Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Atten, and today we're going to be working with the Firewall script. Basically, this is a script I've been trying to make work, and thanks to the help of a few people, it's, well, pretty much worked. I needed some technical support from Rosa, but apart from that, everything worked. So, yeah. Well, there are a few things you need to do before you can get this to work. For one, you need to open your server's access control list. As you can see here, I have the access control list opened in Notepad++. I have a dozen resources that are marked under admin. It says here in the notes that you will need to put this under a group that has the ability to kick. Pretty much just put this piece of code into any group that has the ability to kick, and it will work. With the whitelist, basically what you need to do with this Lua file, now the name may be different, I don't know, I may choose to change it, but it's still, you know, I'm still thinking about that. But pretty much there should only be one Lua file. Basically all that's involved with this part here is to put your serial here, between these little brackets that make, these little dots that make it a string, so your serial could be pretty much anything, it could just be a bunch of numbers. So all you need to do to get your serial is to press F8 when you're in MTA or on a server, and type in serial. Then what you'll get is a bunch of numbers. You pretty much just highlight them, press Ctrl C, then go to a notepad file, press Ctrl V, then copy those, and then paste them straight into here. And that's pretty much what basically the point is that if you add serials, they'll pretty much act as a whitelist. So like if someone wanted to join your server, you'd need to actually add them to the whitelist and restart it and all that to actually make it work. Now, the thing that makes the whitelist better than the password, and better than passwords, and the thing that really makes this system better than passwords is the fact you don't have to go through and refresh anything related to the server, and you don't need to write a script to do that, or use run codes if you're unfamiliar with it, and you really don't need to muck around with changing shit that often, and you really don't need to worry about your passwords being leaked, or someone, you know, who's you're not familiar with, you know, getting access to your server and doing things. You know, it's still, it's a good way to protect your server. Now, honestly here, the reason I made this resource is because, you know, passwords do have their flaws, and this is a good way of protecting your stuff, but it's still a good idea to keep passwords on your accounts and stuff like that, and to keep functions exclusive to administrative accounts, because you're more likely to protect your stuff that way, and you're less likely to run into any particular issues. So, pretty much what you might want to do is just use this as your primary system to kick players who aren't administrators or haven't been put on the whitelist, and then just use your other stuff to protect your server, like your functions and all that. Now, I wouldn't rely on this to protect your scripts, like your uncompiled client-side scripts. I recommend you compile them. I recommend you compiling them, but it's up to you really if you want to compile them or not. But I often with small things don't. But pretty much all that's involved is simply building everything up, and just, you know, just put your serials in here, and so they'll pretty much authenticate players. I also recommend using this little thing here. Like you see this, basically these little symbols here will basically make it so it'll ignore a part of a line or something like that, so you won't get Lua errors if you put these things near the name of the serial. Say for example, like if I want to add my serial, go like this, Atten 321, like this is just an imaginary serial. So pretty much what you do, just go like that, equals true. Now we're going to name the serial. Just make sure that you copy the format that I've just done, like above, and you just read it and all that shit. Go name Atten, or you can just put in like Atten BB, or you can really just put any name here you want, as long as you keep it on one line. But you know, it's sort of up to you what you want to do. But yeah, this is pretty handy for people who want to protect their server, and I'd recommend that you consider using this firewall or whitelist system or whatever you want to call it to protect your server, since it's more reliable than a password. Because let's just face it, passwords get leaked and all that. You know, serials, they've actually got to be on the server and saved in the file system. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys you know, just take a look and try the script out for yourself, and please don't edit this and then ask for help. I will consider eating you if you do. So please don't edit this part here, then ask for help. There's plenty of warning, so don't do it, and if you do it, don't ask for help. So that's all, guys, and I'll be releasing this resource soon. Have fun and enjoy your day.